I'm recording this after making the video. you need to you need to have Adobe Animate to be able to make the sprites, okay? Hey guys, this is gonna be a long video because I am going to teach you how to make a Bambi mod. It sounds like basically going to be a psych engine tutorial. So we're gonna do the sprites, the songs, the chart, and like everything else. So the first thing you need to do is, well, get psych engine and then get it. And then yeah, just download it. Takes pretty quick to download, even though it has like a lot of stuff. And then you extract. I'm gonna rename it because I already have a psych engine, so I'm just gonna name it DNB tutorial and extract it. I think that's the word. And after it finishes the extracting, you already have you do don't. Oh yeah, right. You need to go to mods and also extract the mod template. Don't, after you do that, you need to put everything like in my mod. You need to put it all in mods because that's that's going to be the entire mod. Because if you keep it here, you're gonna have to load it in the mod option in the game. Then delete mod template. There you have everything to make the mod. So we will finally start making the mod. I'm gonna make a brand new mod song. You need to start with the song. I'm just gonna make like a very quick song. Okay, now when you make the vocals, you can either use a chromatic or a Marcelo sample. Actually, I recommend using a chromatic because that's more unique instead of using the because that's kind of overrated. You, you cannot use like the Bambi sample, you know, the pendulum, or even the stop. Moldy is sad. Also, don't auto slice this. You need to do it yourself, so it sounds good. You need to slice it on the part where it don't put it in the part where it goes boom. Like maybe this part. Don't. You need to make it like clicky. Don't like that. Anyways. Okay, so I'm planning to put a tune chromatic. I'm gonna use a tune chromatic this part, so now I'm gonna show you how to make a chromatic. I'm also gonna add that to the tutorial. The first thing is that you need to get the vowels of the sample of the character. Only the vowels. Okay, here are the vowels. Until you need to separate them of how long the vowels are gonna be, like maybe from like that. And after you do that, you just select all of it, and also add the space of how long it's gonna be. Then you export it. Gonna all vowels. You export it, and now you go to new tone, load sample, then pick the vowels that you made. And now you need to select this to slice and put it right, like not right here, like after the vowels ends, then stretch it. And you can also slice the start, like after the start, and then do that. So it sounds like instead of it's gonna sound like ba, you know. So then keep doing that with the other ones. And now you keep it like that. So now what you're gonna do, if you're lazy actually, there's this thing that I got that is the chromatic scale generator. Use this. Wait, what? Well, let me check something real quick. Okay, I guess you can use this instead because I haven't discovered this yet. But yeah, you can use it. It's like the same as the one I use. That's more. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try it later. But anyways, there's this thing called chromatic scale generator, which you should already know what it does by the name. So the way it works is that you need to get the vocals, like select the vocals like that from end start to end. Not okay. Once again, not directly like after it ends or before it starts. And you need to save as a wave file, a WAV file, and then you make a folder with the name. You make a folder with the name. Ah, you make a folder with the name, and each vowel you're gonna name it a number, like the order of the vowels. Do the same thing. Oh yeah, right. When you make, wait a minute. And after you do that, you open the chromatic generator. This is the thing, and then you click browse. Go to let me find it. I forgot. You select the folder with the name. You select the folder, then range. I put it like I don't know, around like 30 and 50. I'm gonna set it to 50 because it's not gonna be that many. The range is how many notes there are gonna be, of how long, like how high it's gonna go. And the sample gap is just how I'm not gonna change it because it already has gaps. It's like, well, the gap of the space from each node. After you that, you click generate chromatic. It's gonna freeze, but that's normal. It's supposed to that. Oh yeah, I forgot to say you need to put the starting octave to 2 because that's like the lowest node, the lowest option. See. And now that you generate the chromatic, you need to go to the folder again, and there's gonna be the chromatic. It's gonna be named chromatic. That's all. And there, and you make the vocals. You don't want this doing that. You can go in this slide text and go to start and put this all the way up because that's gonna do that. And it's gonna sound better. And now after you finish the song, since finally finished, you select the entire thing and also leave the space in case there's something with reverb so it doesn't cut off. When you do that, you need to. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put the voice line in with the voices. these are gonna be the voices. So you turn the voices off so you can make the instrumental. And now you go to the your psych engine, go to mods, then songs, the name of the song, this song, and then you need with you need to make the I uppercase into inst, only inst, and then export it. And after it exports, you do the same thing with the vocals. You need to turn off all of the instruments, and then turn off all of the instruments, and just leave the vocals. Do the same thing and call it. Let me find it. You need to do the same thing and call it voices, like that. And after you do that, you turn on everything, which is not really necessary. You just do it to save the FFP. And you finally finish with making a song. And after you do that, you go to psych engine, and there's the songs. You don't do anything yet. You still have stuff to do. We can chart it first. To chart the songs. So to make a chart, you need to press 7 on the menu, and there's this editor. There's editor, quick editor, menu editor, it's new. So then you go to chart editor, press enter, and then you enter the name of the song in the folder. Then reload audio actually. Oh, let me check the BPM. I forgot. Okay, so the first thing you need to do when you start make the first thing you need to do when you start making a chart is put the name, then reload audio, and then put the BPM, which is 204, 204, and then the normal song speed I put is like 2.5. This is the speed of the scroll of the notes. And after you guys don't change anything yet because we don't have anything for the song yet. And then you start charting the song. Oh yeah, the options that I use to make a chart is this. You can pause it and look at the option I have. I also use this to only to play the sounds on opponent notes instead of both of them, so I can know which one is which. So I don't get confused like my old charts, you know. I mean, the way I make the chart is that I made the opponent notes first, the first section. Then I copy each part like this to boyfriend, like the second one to to the second, like that, you know. And there we go. The chart's finally finished. After you finish the chart, you need to press save and go to data. It's already on data for me, and then you save it with the name. Just name it test. No, use name it the song. The name of the song. Don't add difficulty. It takes. Okay, about the data part, I actually forgot to say that you need to make a folder name with the name of the song, and then put the JSON inside the folder. I forgot. That's important because I got it wrong. See, I got this error. And finally, you can test the song. I'm gonna finish the song later. So now that you finish the song and everything else, it's time to do the character in the background. You need to do the character and then the background. So you know what to make the background like. So you open Paint 3D, open a new one, then you make the character. I'm just gonna make a new one. I don't know. There's the character. Now you need to make the faces for each pose. Oh yeah, right. This character. I already made this character before. I'm gonna use it for the mod. So you first start with the idol and then the other poses. Here the faces. You slide them over if you want, and now you go here and change the size of the stage or background, so you can make the poses. And after you do that, now it's time to do the poses to animate. And I'm gonna show you how to animate. So it's like kind of like claymation, because you need to pose it every frame. This is how you do it. The way I do idle is that to make it smoother, I actually do it like backwards. I do the last frame first and then the first frame. Oh god damn it! Oh sorry about that. I forgot the face. I don't know how I forgot that. You need to add the face and then save it. So for the first frame you add the face and then save as images and then yeah. Wait. Yes, image. So you go to save as images and then save it and make a folder with the character. And so for the first frame it needs to be the character standing like the last frame, but he goes back. And then for the second frame you need to move it like very slightly. It needs to make it you need to make it move slightly to the pose you want the character to move in the idle. And for each frame you need to do the same pose and do it like move it more. I'm gonna show you what I mean. There, you actually need 4 frames for the idol, and now you need to do the poses, which which I go- which I'm gonna do differently instead of the idol being like reverse. So now for the poses, you need to make the first frame the first frame, man. Don't make it reverse like the idol. Left one. And now after the first frame, the second frame is to you need to make him go back, kind of like that, like go back. Don't don't do that thing where it goes like in and then out. That looks bad. Don't do that. And now for the third frame, if you want to make it smooth like the idol, like I said before, you need to make the last frame, the third frame, like move it like very slightly, so it moves smoothly. And that's how you animate the poses. Now I'm gonna do the rest of them. Okay, now I'm gonna close Paint 3D, and finally the frames are finished. They don't show, but it's the frame from the animation. I finally finished all the frames and it look like this. So now what you need to do to put them together is you need to open Adobe Animate. Okay, so now you need to go to File, then New, and this should pop up. And don't do anything. Just click Create. There it is. So now what you gotta do is select all of the frames from the animation from your character, and then drag them on Adobe Animate. You should be stuck all over. So before you do anything, actually, if you don't want this JPEG like JPEG compression shit, you need to go to properties. I mean, select all of the frames, then right click properties, and then on compression put lossless. And for allow smooth, you need to turn it off. And there it is. So now you delete all of them. They're still gonna be here. And now you need to put each frame from each animation and put them together. You need to don't put the frames like right next to each other. What I do is put like one space between each frame. Also to put frames you need to press select click on the frame you want to put and then press F6, and then you do that for every 2 frames. Oh, let me do it again so you can mix it. So here's the first frame, then F6, then go to object, this arrow swap, and then put the second frame. You do the same thing. Okay, so I also know that it's too fast, so let me fix it. Okay, when you put all of the frames together, you need to make the idle 1 frame. I mean, I used to do that to make the idle on the game be shorter. So now it's time to do the pose. It's the same thing. If you press F6 without selecting that frame, it's still gonna put a frame next to it to the last one. So you select the frame again, and then put the first frame of the pose, and do the same thing. And for what I do, you need to make a long space, not that long, man. You need to like make it short like this, and then do the next animation. Also, the placement, like this placement, doesn't really matter. You can still fix it in the game. There it is. The animation are finally complete. So now what you gotta do is select each animation to start to end like that. Then right click to select that frames. Right click, copy frames. Then go to insert, new symbol. Then name each animation like idle, left, up, down, right. So now after you do that, you need to select all of the animations that has this symbol, this icon. Then right click one of them, generate sprite sheet, and you need to look at the options. You need to put data format to Spark V2. I think that's all you need to do. Or you can still pause it and look at the options. After you do that, you press browse and go to your psych engine, mods, images, characters, and then the name of the character. Then export. To put the sprite sheet in the game, you need to go in the song, press 8, and then click load template and put the character. Where is it? Image file name. You need to delete everything except character slash and put the name of the spreadsheet. It's gonna say non-animation pump, but we're gonna do that later because I actually forgot to make the icons. I'm gonna make them quick because I didn't say. And after you make the icons like that, you need to the size of the image is important. So the width should be 300 and the height should be 500, 150. And you resize it, put it like that. And then the same as the sprites, you need to save as image, and this time put it in the go to images. I mean mods, images, icons. You need to go to icons and put the name, and then so you just need to put the name and it's gonna appear. Oh yeah, I forgot to show if you want to dither your character, you need to go to paint.net. You need to get paint.net. You need to go to paint.net and then go to FX color quantize. I think yeah. Put transparency threshold all the way up. No, not really. Use where it looks good. Dithering level all the way up and put it down. Put the colors down until it looks good. Until it doesn't look that good and put it up. Just looks like good like that. Look at dither. You do the same thing as the icons. But this time, if you want to make your icons look like the one from Golden Apple, you need to go to color, like do the same thing. But this time, put colors to 3 or 4, just the least amount of colors, and then go to object. I already have this. It's a plugin, so you put outline object. You can find it yourself. Put like 4 or 5, like that. Yeah, that's good. And there we go. So now we need to name go to animations, and then only change the animation symbol name tag and put the name of the animation you put in the XML. And do that, select the animation, name it. You do that for each animation. And after you do that, there's a lot of animation. So you go to the idle, then you need to change the character XY to put it right there. Let me the camera. Okay, there's this. If you don't know the controls, there's this. Once again, pause it and read it if you want to know what to do each thing. Okay. Yeah, he looks very small, man. You can change the scale. And then for the camera XY, you just put it on him. Don't put it on his face. Just put it like where it looks so like over there. And for the animations, you need to actually go to the animation that you need to hold shift so it moves faster. Because if you don't, it's gonna move like very slow. It's gonna move very slow. That's what I meant to say. There's animations. We did it. Okay, if you want the you to click this no anti-aliasing so the dithering is visible. There it is. After you do that, you press save character, go to mods, characters, not images, and then characters. There's a folder named characters in mods. So you go there, put the name. There you go. So you go to the charting editor, go to opponent, and change to the character. And now for the ultimate thing to do is make the background. So you're just gonna make a quick background. Don't change anything. The size is good. There's the background. So yeah, do this thing, image and save as images. And now you need to put the background in the images folder. Don't put it in any other folders in the images. Just put it in the around there and name it. No, Blando PG. There we go. So now, actually making the stage, putting the stage in the game is actually not that easy. You just need to use the templates that I put in the description, which has a stage, Lua, and JSON, and also it also has a shader to make the wavy background. So I'm just gonna get it and put it. You need to put it in the stages folder. Okay, so here are the template background JSON and Lua. It should look something like this. So you just need to rename every part that says image name, which is in uppercase, so you can know where it is, and name it the name of the image of the background. Replace it. And then you save it, and then you put the shader that is in the description. Hold on, like that. There it is, and don't do anything. Don't change anything, and then you go to the game, the chart editor, and then put it. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Actually, I'm gonna keep it at that. I forgot to rename it. We need to rename it. 3, 2, 1. If you want to change the zoom of the camera, you need to go to stages, JSON, then change the number. You need to put it. You need to the higher the number. Don't put it too high, like I don't know 5. That's too much. It changes like very slightly. To put something like 6 or 7 or 8, maybe 8, yeah, and it's gonna fix it like that. Oh, I got that wrong. It was 0.8, not 0.8. I got that. And now I'm gonna let you guys see the full song. 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, you can play me, you don't. Now go back again. Don't
Okay, so finally the last thing I'm gonna show you guys is how to make a wig for your character. So you actually need to get in the assets, you need to get the images for the wigs right here. Okay, let me just hold on. You put the wig here. There we go. And then you can either use 2ds or name it a new thing. Make a new um wig color. I mean name wig B. And so for to change this entire wig thing, you also need to do the same thing. You need to do it to get the same dimensions as the image. Let me find it. I forgot where it is. And to make it look like them and Bambi, you just put the color of your character like this, color all of it, and then you make the drawing for the wig like this. And then you need to save it on menu backgrounds, and then you go in the game now that you have everything. So what you call it, like, so you remove the characters. On songs you need to put the name of the songs if you make more than one, like the first one, second song, third, this. And then for the background asset, and there it's gonna work. There we go. Uricay. Uriere. And I don't know about this. I'm just gonna name it Lando. Oh, there we go. And after you do that, you need to press free play to change it what it's gonna look like in free play. The icon, the color. Oh, there we go. There's the week. Then you go to back to story mode to save week, months, weeks, and then plan the week. And there it is. It finished. You made the week. You go to story mode. And there's your week. So now you can press enter, and finally you can see your song. So that was all. So that's all you need to do to make a Devin Bambi mod. If you guys want to know anything else of how to make a Devin Bambi mod, just ask me in the comments. I'm gonna answer you real quick.